Welcome to the top 10 reasons to hire a LLLT or limited license legal technician. My name's Alicia and I'm the founder of My Legal Pit Stop Legal Technicians. First, a handy disclaimer. This information piece is meant as a guide to promote legal literacy and to help people make better informational judgments about what they're doing in their own lives with their own legal matters. It does not construe legal advice and is not a substitute for speaking with a licensed provider. Finally, this video does not create an attorney-client or legal technician-client relationship or privilege. Okay, LLL, what? Limited license legal technicians. It's a mouthful, I know, but we're a special new category of licensed legal professional, and Washington is the first state in the union to authorize such a thing. But we do have limits on our license, so let's do a quick check of how those limits might affect you. So if any of these things are going on in your matter or in your life, consider that a red flag. It's not that a LLLT can't help you, it's that they would need to refer you to a Washington attorney who may refer you back with written instructions and may not. So we can talk more about that. All right, here are the top 10. Kind of the most obvious from my point of view is to benefit from progress. There's been tremendous progress in Washington state and in the world. Cloud computing and the tools we have available to us and the collaboration potentials between attorneys and technicians. All of that is available to you and it hasn't been available for more than a handful of years. And so why not see what this kind of progress can do for you? Besides, it's an amazing robot picture, don't you think? Number 9, there's no need to do this alone. What a lonely job it is to fight in a divorce or a family law matter. Yeah, speaks for itself. Number 8, jump in with both feet, also known as move the dial. If you're like me, I know I can get a lot more done if I've got a colleague with me who can lean in when I do, and that maybe we could divide and conquer, maybe we could move that dial together. I just think that it makes a lot of sense. If you've got something hanging over your head, this family law matter stuff, it can be overwhelming. And to have somebody with some good expertise and hopefully some good cheer probably make a big difference at letting you break your inertia and get some momentum. Number 7, contemplate what really matters. These are not always easy situations that we see in this business. And so having someone who is not inside your head or maybe not experiencing the same intensity of emotional response to the situation is a tremendous value. Number 6, why not hire a pro to write yourself? I was practicing this slideshow with a partner of mine earlier, and I said something like, I'm not exactly Cyrano de Bergerac, but I write some nice stuff. Anyway. Number 5, power up. You know, there are some tools out there. I have some macro enhanced spreadsheets that do really cool things to asset debt spreadsheets. I know some LLLTs who are far more experienced in family law than I am, who have access to child support calculating software. That's just cool. All due respect, but even if you had access to the same tools, I'm not so sure that you'd know how to use them. Why not get access to the sort of metaphorical equivalent of a power tool? Number 4, time is money. And even more importantly, money is money. I don't know what the averages are lately, but I can assure you of one thing. It's not very sustainable to pay $250, $350 or more an hour for 100% of the work that needs to be done in a family law matter, because in my humble opinion, much of the work in family law is like an iceberg. There's a little bit at the top that you see. There's an awful lot that you don't. And paying hundreds of dollars per hour for an awful lot of that other stuff makes no sense to me whatsoever. The medical world provides a really nice metaphor for this, but if the chief of neurosurgery were the person who drew your blood and filled out your insurance documents and maybe even cleared your table after dinner while you hung out in a hospital bed as a patient, I wouldn't want that bill. But family law is in some cases quite like that. You're paying a lawyer freight for everything you're getting. And I'm glad there are some emerging alternatives in the world. Number 3, this picture kind of says it better than I could. Empower yourself. Put your own hands on the wheel and drive a little bit. Speak for yourself. Stand on your own feet. I think it can be therapeutic and exhilarating to actually get a proper forum for telling your story and for getting heard. Can't guarantee the outcome, but I think it's fabulous that legal technicians help people represent themselves. I far prefer that to saying, hey, I'll speak for you and I'll make decisions for you. No, it's your life. Number 2, are these the coolest chess pieces you've seen? I just I couldn't get over how pretty this is. But be strategic. Let's go back to that metaphor to the hospital room. The sequence in which things get done can often also get to the point of the cost. And that's not, I'm not a big chess player, but there are certainly moves that you do in a certain sequence when you're playing chess, especially if you like to win. The same is true in family law. Everybody has to produce much of the same work products, those sealed financial source documents and that financial data. That's going to get done in every single case. Why not get it done quickly and efficiently and have it out of the way? There's no longer a reason to have to pay $3.50 an hour for some of those things. And the number 1 top 10 reason to hire a LLLT is to seek some balance. What is winning in court if it costs you your stability, your housing, your safety? Having someone to turn to when you're tired, you have a filing deadline and you need a hand. Not letting this stuff consume you. Finding a way to share the load and preserve your ability to maintain the quality of your own life while you go through these things is my favorite. That's why it ends up as the number 1 reason for hiring a LLLT, to preserve your own balance. Credit for pretty pictures. We would love to help you help yourself. We're My Legal Pit Stop Legal Technicians. We're available virtually. You don't really have to meet us, although we're lovely and charming, but we've got 7 storefronts from Tacoma to Everett. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can visit our website and join our mailing list, or you can drop us an email, give us some ideas as to what you'd like to hear. We're very, very interested in providing useful content. That's all for now. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.